Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Lucia. We have a nice and shorter than usual class for today. So whenever you're ready, just come on your mat. No props needed, but you're always welcome to modify the practice for the ways more suitable to yourself. We start in a child's pose. So come and set yourself comfortable with the knees a little bit wider than your hips. And then slowly soften down with your forehead. You can either create a pillow with your hands if you need some extra support for your forehead, or you can go straight down into the floor. Feeling the connection of your forehead and the surface underneath you, whether that's your mat or the back of your hands. Begin with a couple of movements of your head side to side. Feeling the pressure into the forehead. And feel the relaxation into the back, the lower part of your neck. Relax the shoulders as well. And then slowly ease into stillness with your head. And take a deeper breath in. And a side out to land fully. Find some extra softness into the body. Again, breathe in through the nose. And a side out. Relax. Feel the presence. Last time, breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Feeling the hips relaxing a little bit more, sinking heavier on top of your heels. The chest softening. The shoulders relaxing. And take a moment to deeply connect with your breath here. Following the breath in. Feeling the movements in the body. And following the breath out. Full presence here. And slowly begin to move both hands towards the right side of the mat, maybe off the mat. Make sure that your hips stay nice and low and the forehead keep resting down. Left hand can catch the right forearm or the right wrist if you want some more support and sense of grounding as well, connection with yourself. And it also might make the pose just a little bit different. So explore and keep being fully present with your breath, with the forehead resting down, the shoulders relaxed. Feeling the breath into the left ribs. Being present with the expansion as you inhale. And being present with the softening as you exhale. Just a couple more breaths here. And then begin to move towards the left side. Same shape with your arms, your forehead resting down. The hips keep pushing back towards the heels to create more length into the lower back, feeling a sense of decompression. And again, keep following the breath and all the movement that are linked to it. Noticing the sensation into your right side of the body now, especially in the ribs. And finishing with one more breath. Slowly coming back to center with your hands. Extend the arms forward, press down into the forearms and your palms. And then as we now begin to round the spine forward into hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. And then bring the knees just under the hips. With the toes tucked under, again come and sit onto your heels. Keeping the hands pressing down, tuck the chin towards the chest. Round the upper body. And as you now bring the shoulders above the wrists, keeping the upper body rounded. And then as you exhale, begin to arch the spine. And come and sit back. Hips towards the heels. Tuck the chin towards the chest, round into the lower back, middle back, upper back. Lean forward to a tabletop position. And then exhale, come back. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Again, follow your breath. Inhale to round forward. And exhale to move back. Just one more. Inhale forward. And exhale all the way back. Lifting the knees off the floor and coming to a nice and soft downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal your legs. Finding the connection with your own body. Make sure that your neck is nice and soft. I always like to roll my head a couple of times, or rather move it side to side. And when you're ready, stop the movements with your legs. Connect with a more steady variation of your downward facing dog, even if you have to keep your knees bent, so that your spine is nice and long and the chest is pushing towards the knees and the thighs. Press down into your palms to push them away from you, and make sure that your fingers are nice and wide. Separate them as much as if it's comfortable for you. Take another breath here. Full breath out. Next inhalation, round the spine forward, find a high plank. And as you exhale, drop the knees and lower all the way down. Bring the hands a little bit closer, right under the shoulder. Lean towards the left side, pushing into the right hand. Right leg is on top of your left. And sink down, resting your ear towards the shoulder. Allowing the shoulder to really lift up towards the ear by this action of just sinking down, so that the left side of the body, the left ribs, is fully extending. You can do gentle rock side to side to feel the difference in sensation into the left side of the body. Right fingers can help you support. And then bring the right foot forward in line with the left knee, more or less. Toes pointing away from you. Activate your shoulder, bringing it down and away from the ears now, so that you can push down into your hand, lift the hips and extend the right arm forward. Slowly drop down, extend the right arm towards the left foot. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up and forward, and exhale, drop down. Look towards your left toes. Last time, inhale, come up. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift. This is the actual last time. Exhale, right hand down. Step the right foot outside your right hand a little bit more forward. Open the chest as you inhale. Keep the left knee lifted. And exhale, stay here. Keep the the left heel away from you. If you need, you can lift higher onto your fingertips. Open the chest. We take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly drop the left knee down and tuck the left toes. Keep the left hand down. Right hand to the inner part of your right knee, pushing the knee away from you. Opening into the chest as well as into the hip. And then you can stay here, or if you prefer, you can drop both forearms down. Or you can come and stay onto your hands. We're going to stay here a little bit longer. You can keep moving side to side. Good. Come back onto your hands. Inhale, reach up with your right arm. And exhale, reach behind you to catch the foot behind. If catching the foot is not possible or nice, then you can just bring the right hand behind to the outside of the left thigh and focusing more on opening the shoulder. Here we're stretching the quad, as well as maybe opening the shoulder again as well, especially if you catch the pinky side edge of the foot rather than the big toe. I always like to sway side to side. I feel that I can access more parts of the body for a deeper stretch, and today we are stretching a little bit. Good. Squeeze a little bit more to target the quad. Last couple of breaths. And then slowly release the foot. Bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Step the left shin across and behind you. Keep the right hand or right fingertips down. And extend the left arm towards the sky for a modified side angle. Push the right elbow, right tricep against the right knee and create a little bit of resistance, trying to open into the chest a little bit more as well. So big opening both into the right hip, but also into the chest. Find a nice position for your neck. Keep it nice and happy. You can look towards your thumb, but if you prefer, look down. One last breath in. And exhale, we're all looking down. Left hand is landing down. We're going to pivot towards the long side edge of the mat to bring the left hand behind towards the back of the mat. Left hand in line with the left knee. Right toes in line with the left knees as well, and pointing away from you. Left palm down, push the hips forward and extend the right arm above your ear. Push the hips forward and away from you. Breathe here. Breathe into the ribs. Last breath in. And last breath out. Come back down with your hands. Pivot towards the top edge of the mat to frame your front leg, your front foot. Reposition your left shin behind you, half split here. The right knee can be a little bit bent. Keep the chest open though. Chest is pointing and reaching forward. If you need some extra space, you can keep it a little bit more active, lifting up. Maybe you can't reach down. Your hands can stay floating, but focusing on little bend into the knee to protect the knee joint and the chest moving forward. Choose your variation. Little sways of the hips are optional, but also very welcome. Make sure that you breathe. And coming back to center, we bend the front knee. Hands a little bit more forward. Step into a standing split, kicking the left leg up. Take it to your own degree, as active or as chill as you like. If you want a little bit extra challenge with the balance, right forearm behind your right thigh. But maybe it can also help you go a little bit deeper into the right hamstring. Relax the neck down. Keep the left leg engaged. Breathe in and breathe out. Last breath in. And last breath out. Release the right hand down if you haven't already there. And then step the left foot to meet the right. Keeping actually feet hip distance apart. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. And then exhale, keep a little bend into your knees. And hug opposite elbows as you hang down with your torso. Put this forward fold variation, sway side to side. You will feel the difference between your right and left side, and that's okay. Change the cross of your elbows as well. Head stays nice and soft. And then relax your arms down. Knees soft, chin towards the chest. Slowly we're gonna lift up, raise up. And then exhale into a standing pose. Bring the feet closer together. Find your shape. Inhale, reach up and look up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, plant your hands and step to your downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep pushing the chest towards the thighs. 1 more breath in. And last breath out. Inhale forward, find a high plank. And as you exhale, we're going to lower all the way down, nice and slowly with control. Place your hands under the shoulders, slightly more forward, untuck the toes. And now we lean towards the right side. Push into the left hand. And again, stay with the left leg on top of your right. Sink into the right shoulder. So the right side of the body is now lengthening. Keep the neck nice and soft. Your left fingertips can help you support. Enjoy the stretch, the stillness, or just a little movement. 'Cause, 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 'cause And then the left foot is stepping in line with the right knee. Become a little bit more active, so drop the right shoulder down away from your ear by pressing down into the right hand. And we're going to lift the hips as you inhale. Lift the hips, extend the left arm along your ear. And exhale, come back down, reach back with your left fingers. Inhale, lift the hips, extend the left side of the body. Exhale, come back down. The last one, dynamic. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, reach back up. And as you exhale, left hand down, pivot onto the toes and step the left foot a little bit more forward outside your left hand. Stay on your palms or on your fingertips with the right knee lifted, right heel is pushing away from you. Breathe in with the chest open. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. The right knee is slowly dropping down. Untuck the right toes. Left hand to the inside of the left knee. Twist and push the knee away from you to open into the hip. Keeping the chest open. Crown of the head nice and long. Shoulders away from the ears. And then you can stay, or you can go back onto your hands, or you can lower down onto your forearms. Add any movement that you like, but stay with the sensations, trying not to escape them by fidgeting. But rather these movements, they should help you to widen the sensation, find more spectrum, a wider spectrum of sensations. Finding stillness again. And we come back onto our hands for the twists. Option 1, left arm up and behind your back or behind your thigh. And option 2, bend the knee and catch the foot to the pinky side edge to keep opening into the shoulder and find that balance between quad stretch and shoulder opening. Stay with your breath. Last breath in. And exhale slowly, releasing the foot with control. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right shin is stepping across. Stay on the fingertips if you want, maybe just to begin with. And then right arm towards the sky. Push the tricep against the knee, the left tricep against the knee, and create resistance. Make sure that the chest is also opening towards the sky, long neck, and deep breath. Another breath in, and a full breath out. Inhale. And exhale to look down, release the right hand down. We're going to pivot towards the long side edge of the mat and reach behind with the right hand. Left toes pointing away from you, right palm down, push the hips forward, extend the left arm alongside the ear. Keep the right hand active, pushing down. Activate the core as you stretch the left side of the body. Last breath in, this is so good. And exhale, look down. Hands down, come back to the top of the mat, framing the front foot and bringing the right shin behind. Half split with all the variation that you would like to add here. Keep the neck nice and soft. Find stillness and find center again. To rebend the front knee, we're going into standing split. Right leg up and the neck down. Your variation, I placed my left forearm behind the calf, so I'm repeating here. Last breath in and last breath out. Slowly coming back with the left fingertips down and feet hip distance apart to the top of the mat. Landing with the right foot down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, with your peace finger, catch your big toes. Little bend into your knees. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, pull from the toes and lower the chest, the shoulders, and the head down. And also think of your hips and sitting bones reaching towards the sky instead of just worrying about extending the legs. That's not the goal. That's not what we're looking for. Spread the collarbones wider, creating more space into the chest and more space for the neck. And slowly soften. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release the fingertips down. Open the feet wider than the hips, toes pointing out. And slowly come to sit into a deep squat, Malasana. Come back into, or rather find center. Sink the hips nice and low, palms together to the center of your chest, opening into the heart space, reaching up through the crown of the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly release the hands down, maybe behind you, and come and sit on your bum. Right shin is forward. We're going to internally rotate the left leg, bringing the right shin behind. I'm actually going to start on the other side so that you can see. So this should be your left shin for now. With the toes pointing away from you, make sure that you have no pain into the left knee. Extending the left quad here with the tailbone tucked under to create more length. And you can stay here. If you already feel the sensation, then breathe in this shape, or feel free to lower down onto the forearms, making sure that you have a symmetrical posture, so that you're not just leaning on one side. And of course, if your knee and if your lumbar spine are both happy, you can lower all the way down, and even extending the arms alongside, or rather above the head. Breathe into the front body. Don't force your body going too deep. Take another couple of breaths. And then slowly we prepare to come out of the shape. You can lean towards the right side. That will be the right side for you. Or you can place the forearms under your back, lumbar spine, and press into them to come up. So find your way. And we're going to just change side directly. So left shin is across the body, forward, in front of you, and right. And yeah, the right shin will be behind you. Lean back, because I'm doing the other side. Same thing. Find your level. If there is difference between your right and left side, then just embrace that difference and modify the shape as you need. If you're all the way down, find more expansion through the entire front body by lengthening the arms above your head. And one more breath. Prepare to come up. Palms under the lumbar spine, forearms down. And push up or just lean onto the side. Extend both legs forward. With a little bend into your knees. Rest the belly onto the thighs. Hug your calf, your ankles, or your feet. And feel decompression into the lumbar spine. Relaxing the neck. Go deeper if you want to go deeper. Three more breaths here. Engage with the posture through your breath. And the last one. Release your hands, slowly coming up. And find a little Shavasana here. Lowering all the way down. I like to bring the shoulder blades together. And then relax down so that I feel my chest opening. If you want to try that. With your palms facing up, allow the feet to gently drop towards the sides. Taking a deeper breath in. And a full side out. Fully relax in your Shavasana. Slowly begin to reconnect with your body, finding your breath, feeling the falling and the rising of your belly and your chest. And then slowly inviting movement into the rest of the body, beginning with the toes, the fingers, moving the head side to side, and maybe extending your arms. Feel free to yawn. Stretch your legs, your ankles, your waist, a full body stretch here. Nice. And then find your way to come to a seated posture, whether you want to hug the knees in or just roll towards one side. Just move with respect for your body, with care. Come to your seated posture, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Let your hands land on your thighs. Take a deeper breath in, lengthening through the crown of the head. And a soft exhale. Bringing the hands together to the center of your chest, Anjali Mudra. And connect with a feeling of gratitude towards yourself for choosing to step on your mat and to dedicating this time to your practice. With a smile on our face, we close this practice. Bring your thumbs towards your third eye. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this class. Hope you loved it. Nice and stretchy. A little bit shorter, which is all good. And yeah, I hope you love it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or requests. As always, let me know. Like the class and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you. See you soon.